Hey guys, Spennynub here. Thanks for taking the time to check out my channel. This video is going to be kind of an intro to my future videos related to MapleStory, including my upcoming Let's Play series. I just want to make this video to kind of give a bit of a background and a history on my personal experiences with the game and how that's going to kind of play into this upcoming series. So to give you a little bit of background, I first started playing MapleStory 10 years ago. It's crazy to say, but MapleStory came out over 10 years ago in North America, and I started right after the launch, and I started right off with Barra as my home world, and I kind of focused on Barra at first because I had found a community of people to play with there that were on Game FAQs, which was a website I used to post on a lot. And so I used that opportunity to find a group of people to play with, and I really started to explore the game from there. I played nearly every class in the game. I was not the type of person who was committing to one character, and I was kind of infamous among the people I played with for constantly starting new characters, which just is kind of my style. You know, back then in the day, there was so much grind that it's kind of tedious to stay with one character for a long time. So I played thousands and thousands of hours in this game, and even spent probably over $1,000 on NX. You know, this game I invested a lot of my time and money into, and it did eat up a lot of my life in high school, and that's something, you know, a lot of people that know me well from high school do know as well. And so I played up until around the end of high school, and around that time though, people I was playing with were starting to leave and do their own things. People were getting bored, wanting to change a pace, so I quit briefly as well before coming back in the early stages of university on both Windy and Kiney, since those were the servers that people were starting to move to on Game FAQs, and that's kind of where I kind of built my community for the first few years while I was playing this game. Eventually though, I quit in around 2010 just out of boredom. You know, the grind was still really bad back then. You know, there wasn't a lot of new stuff going on, and that's why it's kind of interesting coming back now and seeing all these new classes and worlds, and even a level cap raised to 250. That's kind of a big deal. So yeah, it's essentially, I have a long history with the game, and this Let's Play series I'm going to be doing is kind of a return to the game that's kind of eaten up a lot of my life, but also has meant a lot to me in terms of how much it's played a role in my development, so to speak. Which is kind of weird to say for a game like this, but everyone has that one game, right? Some people had RuneScape or World of Warcraft or stuff like that, and this was that first big PC game that I got into, my first big MMO. So why Maple? I love the game despite being a grind fest and pretty tedious for two main reasons. The first is because it kind of allowed me to escape from reality. It was a different thing to do. It was something that was, you know, it transported me to a new world. And that was something that I needed at the time, especially, you know, with the other reason why I liked it, the strong community. When I was in high school, I did deal with bouts of depression, and I'll cover that probably more on a vlog channel once I start it up, but this was kind of a escape for me. You know, when I was not in school, this was something I kind of retreated to, and you know, the community was really great there for me. You know, the people I met through Game FAQs that were playing on there, we were all playing in guilds together. We, you know, when Amoria came out, you know, attended weddings. Even my first wedding I ever attended in my life was at MapleStory. I never even went to my first wedding until last year when my cousin Chelsea got married. And so this, just like stupid little things like that are kind of why this game has kind of impacted me quite a bit. But yeah, you know, just kind of escaping from reality, creating a strong community, those are kind of reasons why I kind of gravitated towards this game. So why this Let's Play? What's the goal? My goal is to play a new class and ultimately try to find this hint of community again. I'm kind of curious to see if that still exists, because, you know, the servers are a lot smaller these days to the point where they've been had to join into alliances and stuff. I'm kind of curious to see if their guilds and the different community processes within the game are the same as they were before. So my Let's Play, as a spoiler, I'm going to be playing as a Xenon, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of a new character for me, which will be an interesting one to play. On top of my Let's Play, I'm also going to be doing some throwback videos, and those throwback videos will be mostly me talking about experiences I had in the past in this game. I just recently found a large folder of screenshots from back in the day with some really nostalgic discoveries, so I think I'll dig out some videos related to that too, and hopefully you enjoy those, especially for those of you that have been playing this game for a long time. You might find a little bit of nostalgia in there. Ultimately, I think that this will be a really cool opportunity, and I hope you stay watching and you tag along with my Let's Play and my other content on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for taking the time to follow me on this YouTube journey. I know I'm new to the space, but it's been a lot of fun so far, and all of you that are watching and commenting along are definitely helping with that. So thanks again. See you soon. Spennynub out.